On September 8, 2025, police were sent to a Walmart when this 23-year-old student decided to check out without scanning everything in her cart and with a few extra items hidden in her bag.
What's up, Charlie? How you doing? Yeah. Hey, my name's Officer Photo, Boise Police. What's your name?
Lucy.
Hi, Lucy. What's your name?
Lucy.
Hi, Lucy. So, I'm going to talk to them for a few minutes, all right? But because you're back here detained, all right, you're not under arrest. I'm just going to read you your rights, okay? Does that make sense?
Sounds perfect.
Okay. You understand that? All right. So give me a few minutes.
Started watching her. She had a bag that looked pretty empty. She then grabbed some HCA's.
Is this all her stuff?
Yeah, so this is paid for. That's not paid for. She grabbed some type of skin lotion and another item from there. As she was walking to Salesforce, she concealed it into her purse. She then went grocery shopping, made her way towards the self-checkout. When she got to the register, she grabbed 2 chickens, scanned 1, bagged 2, and then with the rest of the other items, like all the toilet paper and all that was underneath. So was the beer was underneath. She grabbed the handgun. She only scanned 1 item that was down there. Made no effort to scan the rest of the stuff.
Okay.
The clothing and the salmon was part of her car. She covered it with grocery bags.
Okay. So you're watching this all on camera or in person?
Cameras, and then the concealment on the floor.
Okay. And you guys confronted her here in the foyer?
Like right here around when she exited.
Okay. And then she gave you the stuff out of her purse?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Lucy? All right. Yeah, we can close the door,
Yeah.
just so it's quieter. So, are you... What happened today? What brought us here?
I stole some food.
Okay. You know why, or...
Because I don't have a whole lot of money
Okay.
right now.
All right. What items did you steal?
I stole some toilet paper and 2 packs of the paper towels, some chicken, and a pack of White Claws, and I think some sweats.
And you think what?
Some sweats.
Some sweats.
Some black sweats.
Okay. Did you put any of these items in your purse?
Oh, and I did also grab a bottle of hand lotion.
Hand
Like
lotion.
the working hands, I think it's called.
Okay. And was that in your purse?
Yes.
Where were you at in the store when you put it in your purse?
I was next to the makeup section, I think.
Okay. So in the cosmetic area?
Yeah, wherever the lotion is at.
Why did you put it in your purse?
Why did I put it in my purse? 'Cause
Yeah.
I wanted to grab it and steal it.
Okay. So the purse was used to more or less hide the item.
Yes.
Was there anything else in your purse that belongs to Walmart?
And also a protein.
The protein shake?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah. And those are the only 2 items that were in my purse.
Is there anything else in there that belongs to Walmart?
No.
Is it okay if I look?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. And this is your hat?
Yes.
Okay. I see you have a debit card.
That's mine.
Yeah. How much money do you have on your debit card?
On my debit card?
Yeah. Like, is this the only form of payment you have on you today?
Yes.
So
Yes.
you don't have anything to pay, like, on your phone? No cash? Nothing in your pockets?
No.
Okay. Yeah, so how much money's on this?
I have enough $100 for groceries, and then the rest is for rent and utilities.
Okay, so you came in with $100 on this, or there's $100 now, after you purchased the items you did scan?
There is still there's probably around $900 on it.
Oh, 900.
After, but I'm designating that for my rent and utilities.
Oh,
and
I
car
see.
payment.
So you have 900. You're just
Yeah.
given your monthly budget.
Yeah.
You're saying you have roughly $100
Yeah.
to spend on
Yeah.
on groceries. Okay. Did you drive here today? I saw
Yes,
you
I
have
did.
keys in there.
Yes.
Okay. What did you do first when you came in the store? Like, where'd you go?
I went to the grocery section and started
Groceries.
putting groceries in my cart.
Okay. Then what?
And then I went to the cosmetic section and grabbed the protein shake, walked around,
Yeah.
see if there was anything else that I needed. I don't really have like a grocery list or anything like that.
Okay.
And I grabbed like Q-tips from over there and all that kind of stuff.
Hey, Jonathan, do you have her receipt for the items that she did pay for? What the total was?
Should be.
This is the.
It's, yeah, they're done on it, so.
If you have one, just for the stuff that she did pay for. How much was the stuff you did pay for? Like, how much
I
did you
think
pay?
around $85.
$85. Okay. So if you came in here, help me understand this, I guess. Because if you came in here with the intent to go grocery shopping, it sounds like, right? You know your budget's $100. Okay. The items you did pay for was, you're saying, roughly $85.
Mhm.
Do you know how much the items total that you stole? Like, if you had to estimate the value of the stolen items, what would you guess it is?
Maybe around $50.
Okay.
50.
So that's where we need to figure this out.
Okay.
Okay? Because if you're saying your budget is $100
Mhm.
and you bought $85 worth of stuff but stole $50,
Mhm.
you see how that's not $100?
Mhm.
So what I'm getting at is that leads me to believe that you may have come into the store today with the intent to steal.
Mhm.
Is that a fair statement?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So you knew you were going to come to Walmart today to steal things.
I think I came into the Walmart with the intent to spend $85, and I also saw some other necessities that
Yeah. What were those other necessities?
chicken, toilet paper, alcohol, which I guess I don't really need, but I grabbed it,
Yeah.
and paper towels, and some hand lotion.
Okay. So your subtotal here is $82.66
Okay.
for the items that you did pay for. Okay. So if you came in here with a $100 budget for groceries, this makes sense. All right. But if you're also stealing what you're saying is $50 worth of more stuff with a $100 budget, do you see how that might make me think that that was your plan the whole time? To come in here to steal?
I didn't have a plan to steal. I
Okay.
just saw that things were starting to get really expensive.
Yeah.
My head's kind of in a different place right now, and
Yeah.
and I started to, when you start seeing all the stuff adding up,
Yeah.
and
You work? You have a job?
not right now.
How old are you?
23.
You go to you? You play sports?
I used to.
What?
I'm in a program that
Yeah.
requires like all of my time
Yeah.
and attention.
Okay. All right. So the value of the items that you actually did steal, though, is much more than 50. It's your subtotal is almost $100. It's $98.82.
Okay.
So
I'm
which
sorry, I didn't
You know, so we're looking at roughly $180 in total, roughly, of your total items today. When you're saying your budget was $100, right? But
I guess I just wasn't really paying attention.
Yeah.
Like I said,
okay.
my mind is.
All right, so we've covered the items that you put in your purse. Okay, sounds like the lotion and the protein drink. Okay, describe to me how you paid for the chicken, because there was two separate items of the chicken, right? Looks like chicken breast or something like that. How did you do that at the checkout?
I scanned it.
Just one of them, though, correct?
Well, I grabbed the two at once, scanned once. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like I stacked them on top of each other.
Yeah, so you had two of them in your hand, scanned one of them, placed them both in your basket. Was that on purpose?
Well, what do you mean? Like, that I scanned one of them?
Yeah. Okay. What about the salmon?
That was also on purpose.
Okay. How did you do that on purpose? Kind of describe that to me.
I had left it in my car.
Did you try to cover it with stuff?
When I was putting my bags back in my bag, when I finished checking out, I put my bags back into my cart and covered it.
Okay. Okay. You filled out the purple sheet? Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Where'd I put your ID? Lucy, I'll have you stand up for me and just face the wall here and put your hands behind your back. Okay, so Walmart is placing you under citizen's arrest for 2 crimes, okay? Misdemeanor petty theft and also willful concealment of goods prior to exiting the store. Do you have questions about that? So now my partner's just going to search you now, incident to arrest,
You can
okay?
face the wall. Do you have anything tucked in your shorts or your bra right now? Nothing else? Nothing tucked in your shorts, right? I'm not going to fill that right now because you've got spandex on.
Yeah,
But
I
if
don't
you
have
get
anything.
okay, if you get into the jail and you have something tucked, it's a whole other issue, right? Nothing?
No.
Okay.
Okay, will you guys...
Sorry.
Sorry, go ahead. What do you need?
I'm not gonna run away. Is there any way that I couldn't like walk out there with my hands behind my back?
Okay, so my partner's going to take you to my car while I finish up in here really quick.
Do you mind grabbing?
Yep, and I'll actually go with you.
So your car, I'll give you 24 hours to come get your car. That won't sort you up, okay? And everything will be refunded back to your card.
Have you been arrested before?
No.
Okay. So the jail is actually right down the street. So it's right down Coast Street, okay? If they're both misdemeanors, you'll get a bond amount. You can find someone to place your bond to pay it, or you can call a bondsman when you get to that point, okay? But it's still going to be a couple hours to get through the whole process.
How much will it be?
I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be for both of these, but as soon as you get to jail, they'll let you know. Okay? Do you have any questions for me right now?
Hey, they're ready for the next. Are you all secure?
Yes. All right, Lucy, you can come this way. Just have a seat on the benches to the left right here, okay?